Guys, welcome back to another Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 with your host, David, on the Philippine campaign on Divine Partners of Crime 2 here. Remember to get that like, subscribe, helps continue to produce content, improve quality of content over time. Without further ado, remember to stay tuned for more. There isn't much really else going on. Japan's starting to really make pushes in China, so we need to start really cracking down and preparing for war with the Japanese soon, because after they take over China, it's very likely they'll be aiming for us, or gunning for us. It seems that Germany and Poland might be going to war very soon, and the Allies may be coming into war there up in Europe. We'll see how it turns out. National Spain still itself, and Albania gave itself to Italy. And the Bulgarians are looking towards Yugoslavia as well. Greece and Turkey are doing its own thing. And not a whole lot else going on. The United States still neutral. Not a whole lot else from what I'm seeing so far. Thus far, outside of Italy, taking over Ethiopia. Everything else is just preparing for wow. We still have the United States having its little forces here, which is good. Helps us in a way, so I'm not really all that worried. They do have kind of a nice little force here on station for Navy. They do have one of their forces here in Manila, along with our force here. We still are a colony of the United States, but we are slowly preparing our for defenses against the Japanese incursion that will possibly happen in the near future. So we will need to be ready for that. So that is something in the near future we got to look forward to. On top of that, I need to also start trying to get all my Air Force up and running here and eventually build up a Navy. So I can actually start taking some of their shit. The name of the Philippines. You know, build up myself against so I can eventually declare independence. The efforts of helping the United States and all that, and being an independent nation. It'd be great to be independent. Right now we're a puppet. We're not even a colony yet. We still gotta get there. Oh man. So how do I even get to being a colony? That's a good question. Well, under the case law, we will do it. We'll manage it. Right now we're just building up, preparing ourselves for the Japanese incursion. Alright, German war machine has finally went to war. Poland has joined the Allies. That was inevitable. Right. Should consider trying to build up another, well, for right now we're just gonna hold off. Because we're still trying to up those. So, yep. And I'm going to try to get another airport going here eventually. And now we're still just kind of building up, in other words. German pressure towards Benelux. Following the breakout of war with France, Germany has applied stronger diplomatic pressure than ever on the countries of the Benelux. With French and British backing, however, they are refusing to give in to pressure. There is reason to believe that if German Reich is unable to get what they want by diplomacy, they will take it by force. That would be an aggressive strike, indeed. Alright, so as soon as we get Palawan's as soon as we get Palawan fully built up with those industry there, we're going to try to build up a small little air force in Mindanao also. And try to build a small little air force in Palawan if we can. Right. Bulgaria has joined the Axis. That's a new one. Earlier today, the German Reich of Bulgaria issued a joint statement. Oh yeah, the same kind of bullshit. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and just ban fascism. Why not? That should go ahead and just knock us on up for the Democratic Party. Alright. It is cold. Cold. We have finally finished our naval bombers. Go ahead here and get another naval bomber going on there. Naval bomber class 2. Right. Alright, so all we're really lacking is just infantry equipment right now. Warsaw. Oh man, German forces advancing in Poland have succeeded in capturing Warsaw. Sporadic fighting continues in Praga, but in a few other districts. But organized resistance in the city seems to have ceased. The Polish government reportedly evacuated the city at the first sign of German units entering Warsaw suburbs, and their present locations is unknown. Fighting against the German invaders continues in other parts of the country, but the loss of the capital is a serious blow to the Polish war effort. Poland did not stand a chance. Fall of Nanjing, the capital of the Republic of China. Nanjing has been occupied by forces from the Empire of Japan. Despite fierce resistance from the walled city's Chinese defenders, Japanese troops managed to capture Zhongshan Gate and fought their way into the city. Sporadic gunfire can still be heard. Several fires are raging in different parts of the city. The most surviving Chinese forces have either withdrawn or been captured. Along with the capture of Shanghai, this is a significant victory for Japan in their war against China. Significant development indeed. Alright. So, I'm guessing what's about to happen. And they haven't seceded, obviously. Poland has capitulated. The Netherlands has joined. German war has declared war on Poland. The Polish government has gone into exile, and their main forces have capitulated to the German Reich, who is now in control of their home area. The struggle between German Reich and Poland was only a small part of the conflict. The war between the Axis and what remains of the Allies continues elsewhere. Uncertain times indeed. The Germans have finally kicked the Poland, and they will probably cede a lot of territory to the Russians. So let's have to look forward to that. Germans are attacking around Benelux, around the that area. I'm surprised Italy has not actually gone to war with anybody yet. Issues. Italy is practically Germany's kryptonite. Who would have guessed? Oh man. So China has not actually lost the war. They do have forces in Chongqing, their new capital. Right. Wuhan. Everybody knows what fucking Wuhan is now. Territory's already fallen. It's only a matter of time before the territory falls. I'm surprised though that the others haven't fallen yet. I want to see, but it's only a matter of time. We need to sorely prepare ourselves for war. Belgium joined the Allies. Germany declared war on Belgium. It's only a matter of time. USSR occupies Eastern Poland. Soviet troops. Oh, sorry about that. Soviet troops have occupied Eastern Poland officially for the purpose of protecting Belarusian and Ukrainian minorities from the KSF following the collapse of the Polish government. German forces have withdrawn from these areas in good order, resulting in Poland's effective partition between the two powers. A likely story. Alright. Go ahead and research some better equipment there. So I'll start pumping out better equipment for my soldiers. It's gonna take a while, obviously. Got the flexible navy. Alright, guys. Go ahead here and get that submarine stuff going on. Alright. You try to get forces protecting most of the territories. You get forces protecting Mindanao, and forces protecting other areas. Oh wow. Woo! Looks like we got a new one here. Alright, let's go ahead and pause it there. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that going on there. And obviously, no, thank you. Alright, so they're still technically upgrading their units. We're gonna wait on that. We're in no immediate rush with those units out there pumping. Right. Alright, guys. And this on building those up. Right. Woo! Italian-Bulgarian military technology exchange. Alright. After reaching out to the German government, Bulgaria now seeks to strengthen relations with Italy. Boris III and Benito Mussolini have signed a research agreement developed by experts from both countries to facilitate the development of modern military equipment for their armed forces. Along with this agreement, the Bulgarian government has implemented new economic regulations to promote the investment of Italian capital in the country. They are dealing with the devil. So go ahead and throw them out there in Manila there. Or not Manila, but Davao. Mindanao, I mean. Alright, guys. The Netherlands has capitulated. Uncertain times indeed. New commander. Alright, Simone Mabini. Alright, that's alright. Interesting little fella. Alright, no worries. You and my friend are gonna garrison. My friend gonna garrison the entire Mindanao. Alright. And you will be known as the First Cebu Brigade. Alright, First Cebu Brigade. Woo! Snap. Am I German interest in Scandinavia? German Rhetoric has intensified toward the northern countries in recent weeks. The message is clear: Denmark, Norway must in no way, whether by opposition or inaction, hamper German imports. While there is no immediately obvious cause for such demands, as imports are still flowing freely to Germany, our diplomats worry that this is prelude to German action in the region. We shall see how the situation develops. We're gonna go ahead and that's probably as many units as I think I'm gonna need for a minute now. Alright. Spoop, Lauan, and other forces there. Alright. Well, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end this video here. Remember, get that like, subscribe, helps continue to produce content, improve on quality content over time. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We'll continue in the next video. Peace, guys.